Okay, so our today's topic is all about the equations. How to solve the equations in just two steps. For example, if we have the equation like this, let's start with a simpler one. 3x plus 5 equals to 8. So in this equation, we have two things. One is the constant and the other one is the variable. 5 is the constant, 8 is the constant, and x is the variable. What are variables? Variables are the values that changes. Variable is the value that changes. And constants are the values that doesn't change. So, how to solve this equation? We basically have two methods to solve this equation. The one is by the two-step, another is by the left hand and right hand side. So let's just see what is the question. 3x plus 5 equals to 8. We have two constant values. One is 8, the other one is 5. So we just have to get rid of the numbers that are onto the left side, the constant numbers. How can we get rid of this plus 5? Simply by subtracting minus 5 from this plus 5. If I will subtract minus 5 from this, then we can get rid of this. So if we will subtract minus 5 from the left side, we have to subtract this minus 5 from the right side as well. Both of the numbers are cancelled. Now here we have the value 3x equals to 8 minus 5 equals to 3. But again, here we have to find the value of x, just x, not the value of 3x. So how can we find? Here, can you see, we are multiplying this 3 with the x. On the right side, we have to divide. So 3x divided by 3, just to get rid of this 3, because we have to get rid of all the constant values that are onto the left side. We will get rid of this 3 by 3, and now here the value of 3 is x is 1. So this is basically our final value. Now let's take another example. In this question, we have two constant values, c, variable 4 is also a constant value, but right now we will not deal with the 4. Again, I have to get rid of this minus 8. How can I get rid of this minus 8? By just adding plus 8 into this minus 8. And if I will add plus 8 onto the left side, I have to add plus 8 onto the right side as well. So it will be 4x minus 8 plus 8 equals to minus 12 plus 8. Both the numbers will be cancelled. Now, minus 12 plus 8 will be equal to which operation? Minus operation. So 12 minus 8 equals to 4. Here we have to write a minus sign because the rule says that we have to write the sign of a greater number. Now 4x equals to minus 4. Again, a question is, we don't have to find the value of 4x, we just have to find the value of 4. So here we are, can you see, we are multiplying this 4 with the x. How can we get rid of this 4? By just dividing this 4x with the 4. And if I will divide this 4 onto the left side, I have to divide this 4 onto the right side as well. Both the numbers will be cancelled. Now the value of x equals to minus 1. And that's our final answer. Let's take another example. 4x minus 8 equals to 9x plus 5. Here we have two variables, x and x. One is onto the left side, other is onto the right side. Okay, now first of all we have to get rid of this minus 8. How can I get rid of this minus 8? By adding plus 8. So it will be 9x plus 5 plus 8, and I have to add plus 8 here as well. Both the numbers will be cancelled. Now 4x equals to 9x plus equals to plus operation. So 8 plus 5 equals to 13. Okay. Now I have to get rid of this 9x. How can I get rid of this 9x? It is plus 9x. By subtracting 9x from this 9x, if I will subtract 9x onto the right side, I have to subtract 9x onto the left side as well. So 14x minus 9x equals to 9x minus 9x plus 30. Both the numbers will be cancelled. So it is 14x minus 9x equals to plus 30. Okay, now 14x take away 9x equal to what? 5x. So 5x equal to 30. Again, we don't have to find the value of 5x. We have to find the value of x. How can I get rid of this plus 5? By just dividing it with 5. Equals to 13 divided by 5. Now, both the numbers will be cancelled. Our final answer will be equal to 13 divided by 5. So the value of x equals to 13 over 5. I can write it into a fractional form and I can also write it into a decimal form. So that's our final answer. Let's take another example. 9x minus 2 equals to minus 4 plus 5x. Okay, now first of all, I have to get rid of this minus 2. How? By just adding minus 2 plus 2 equals to minus 4 plus 5x plus 2. Both the numbers will be cancelled. 9x equals to minus plus equals to which operation? Minus operation. So minus 2 plus 5x. Now I have to get rid of this 5x. How? By just subtracting 5x. Equals to 2 plus 5x minus 5x. Both the numbers will be cancelled again. Now 9x minus 5x equal to 4x equals to minus 2. Here we are multiplying this 4 with x. To get rid of this 4, I have to divide this 4 by the 4. So 4x divided by 4 equals to minus 2 divided by 4. Both the numbers will be cancelled. Now our final answer, if I simplify this minus 2 and 4, so our final answer is minus 1 over 2. So that's basically how we find the value of x, different variables like x, y, and z. I hope you understand it. If